If you haven't already heard, the Utah Jazz have traded their all-star guard Donovan Mitchell to the Cleveland Cavaliers. What does this mean for the Cavs? What does it mean for the Jazz? Will it work or will it fail? Let's talk about it. First, we need to discuss the trade. According to Woj himself, the Cleveland Cavaliers have acquired Donovan Mitchell in exchange for Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, Ochai Agbaji, 3 unprotected first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. That is a hefty trade, I'm not even gonna lie, but after seeing that Rudy Gobert trade and how much the Utah Jazz got from that, I expected no less in a trade for Donovan Mitchell. And if I'm being completely honest, I think both teams win this trade. Obviously, it's too soon to tell if it'll work for either of them, but on paper, it does not seem that bad. The Utah Jazz are clearly in rebuild mode, and getting 3 first-round picks and 2 pick swaps is amazing for any rebuilding team. Not to mention they got 2 solid young players in Colin Sexton and Lauri Markkanen. These 2 aren't going to help them win games, but they'll be able to develop them and maybe even be trade pieces further down the line. As for the Cleveland Cavaliers, this is an obvious win. You just added a 3rd all-star to your already solid, well-rounded young team. Pairing Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland seems pretty perfect to me, at least offensively. Mitchell will be able to bring in needed scoring while still letting everyone else fit their roles. Next, I want to talk about fit and potential. With Donovan Mitchell being added to this Cavs roster, this leaves the Cavs with a really nice starting 5. At the point guard slot, they have Darius Garland, then Donovan Mitchell at shooting guard, Isaac Okoro at small forward, Evan Mobley at power forward, and Jared Allen rounding out the 5 at the center position. I don't know about y'all, but that starting 5 sounds amazing. Your backcourt contains Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, 2 of the best young players in the game today who are both all-stars. Your front court contains Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, 2 defensive beasts, one who was an all-star and the other who isn't that far off. This team looks very good and very well-rounded. I honestly think this is a version of last year's Utah Jazz that could actually work. Donovan Mitchell has also never played alongside a great point guard. Darius Garland is levels better than Mike Conley, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. Playing alongside Darius Garland means not having to worry about any playmaking duties. I know a lot of people love to bring up the stat of Donovan Mitchell never passing the ball to Gobert, but honestly, that's not his role. Mitchell is a scorer, and that is what he is going to do. Now playing alongside Garland, one of the best playmakers in the league, Mitchell has to worry about none of that. Darius Garland handles the facilitating, and Donovan Mitchell handles the scoring. It kind of reminds me of Chris Paul and James Harden. The only real flaw in this duo would be defense, but I think their stellar offense can make up for their lack of defense. And honestly, having Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen all on the court together, the defense should really not be a big problem. Overall, I really like this for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I feel like they just secured themselves a mini CP3 and Harden and still have the Twin Towers and a lot of depth I didn't even go over. As for the ceiling on this team, I don't think this trade makes them championship contenders, but that's obvious. I think this trade pushes them into the upper echelon of Eastern Conference teams. Just below the actual contenders, but above the play-in and lower seeded teams. Not every big trade has to make your team championship favorites. Give this team time to develop though. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell are only 22 and 25 years old. The future is in the Cavs' hands. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and let me know for real, how do y'all feel about Donovan Mitchell going to play with the Cleveland Cavaliers? Me personally, I like this for the Cavs. I'm a big Darius Garland fan, so to see him play with Donovan Mitchell is going to be one of the dopest things next season. If you want more basketball content from me, check out my TikTok. We just hit 3,000 followers. Check out some of my previous videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.